Hi, this is Lindy Januszewski with Sikich. Today I'd like to show you one of my most favorite features about Microsoft Dynamics GP 2013. During this session, I will be showing how you can select a printer when printing. This sounds like something so simple, but for those users who have been using GP for quite a while, this is one little thing we just never had. Let's log into the software and I'll show you how this works. Here I am in Microsoft Dynamics GP 2013. For this functionality of being able to select a printer when printing, I'm going to go and just print my summary trial balance. However, this functionality works for any report printed inside of GP, whether it's a posting journal or one of the reports that you can access off your reports menu. So for now, I'm going to go on the financial homepage, under reports, and let's go to trial balance. In this case, I want to print the summary one. If I show you this one called Demo, this option called Demo, I'm going to go ahead and click on Modify. And as usual, as we're used to seeing in our destinations down here, we do have the ability to send it to the screen, to a printer, or to a file. I'm going to show you first what happens when I send it directly to a printer. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now when I go ahead and click Print, notice what happens. What the system does is it actually pulls up the Windows Print dialog box. Again, if you haven't worked in GP before, you may say, what's the big deal? But for those that have worked in GP since the beginning of time, you know that this functionality did not exist. The system never brought up this print dialog box. You could never choose your printer. You had to make sure that the printer you wanted to send your report to had been selected before you click the print button. Now that no longer applies. So in this case, I could click Print and proceed from there. Similar functionality exists. Let's say instead of sending it to the printer, I want to send it to the screen instead. So I'll go ahead and I'll click Print. So far, the steps are just the same. Here's my report, and I used to tell clients, if the report is on the screen, it's too late to change the printer. Now that no longer applies. If I click the Print button over here, again, I get the Windows Print dialog box, a feature we haven't had until GP 2013. I do want to point out that GP does not save the printer that you selected. So if this time I print to my HP PhotoSmart, however that's not my default printer, GP will go back to your default printer once it prints to this other printer. So if it's a permanent change you need to make that on your workstation rather than having to select it in here each time. So one new little feature that really makes a world of difference.